We live in a world that contains a natural realm and a spiritual realm. There are physical, natural human beings like you and I, and then there are angels and there are demons that roam this earth. And many Christians either want to pretend that demons don't exist, or they're so fascinated with them, they want to scream at demons and be obsessed with demons all the time. But like in most things in life, Jesus was neither extreme. Jesus dealt with them when he needed to deal with them. But other than that, you don't ever find Jesus out looking for demonic authorities. He was never out looking for the spiritual ruler of the area of Galilee. That's not what Jesus was about. And I want you to see why. Because when ministry flows, demons are interfered with. Now look with me in Luke chapter 4, beginning with verse 31. Then Jesus went to Capernaum, a town in Galilee, and taught there in the synagogue every Sabbath. When you come to Israel, we can actually show you the black basalt foundations of the synagogue that Jesus actually taught in. Later, another synagogue was built on top of it, but we can walk you through that one also, and you can begin to see exactly where this took place. Once when he was in the synagogue, a man possessed by a demon, an evil spirit, cried out, shouting, "Go away! Why are you interfering with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." But Jesus reprimanded him. "Be quiet. Come out of the man." Notice Jesus didn't want a conversation with him. "Come out of the man," he ordered. At that, the demon threw the man to the floor as the crowd watched, and it came out of him without hurting him any further. Now, there are several things I want you to notice there. I want you to notice that Jesus just standing there in the synagogue and preaching the word of God interfered with demonic work. You see, sometimes you think that spiritual warfare is about screaming at demons or doing this or casting this out or whatever. And you don't understand that the basic ministry that Jesus did of preaching and teaching interfered with demonic work. Yeah, connect group leaders. Every time you're teaching the word of God, you're interfering with demonic work. Every time you pray for the sick, you're interfering with demonic work. Every time you pray for somebody, you're interfering with demonic work. All ministry interferes with what demons are wanting to do. And you're not even thinking about them. Okay, forgive me. You're not even thinking about them. You're just thinking about using the word of God and praying for people and helping people. And that interferes with demonic activity. Now, these demons, they knew who Jesus was, but they didn't know his purpose. They didn't know that he was coming to the cross to die. They didn't understand his purpose. "Have you come to destroy us before the time?" Okay. They didn't understand his purpose as the suffering servant. But they did understand just him being a minister and ministering to people interfered with their work. Now, beloved, may I suggest, rather than spending your time screaming at demons and trying to identify what territorial spirit is where and getting yourself all fixated and obsessed with the demonic realm, why not just keep your attention focused on Jesus? Keep preaching the word of God. Keep teaching the word of God. Keep praying for people. And understand, just ignoring them and ministering to people interferes with all the demonic realm wants to do.